Let's see how we get on. I'm going to try it, you know. Skype. That looks a bit more like it. The frame rate's still a bit poor, but at least there's ground. Need to be careful I don't overdo the brewing of this rather substantial cup of tea that's about 1 inch deep. Right, I've just put in an emergency water request. We'll see how much trouble I get in a minute. She says lol. Okay, that's better than I was expecting. Right, you need to switch cabs and then open the doors to allow the passengers to board. So let's switch cabs, allow the passengers to board, and have a look outside. Got lights on. Reset that, set the AWS up. Right, that's good enough. Seriously? It goes up to about there. Yeah, about there. Oh, the front door's being opened. It's either a rolling pin or it's water. Ooh, tile. Thank you. My wife is officially awesome. Ow. Can't bend that way. Oh, you've gone. Alright. Thank you for the water. Oh, you're welcome. Right. Yes, Mrs. P for the win. Everyone loves you now. You should come and do this because they don't want to see me anymore. Right, let's do that. And are we ready to go? We're ready to go. That looks a bit red to me. Sonic0043, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Put the DRA on. Oh, HST over there. Hello, Mr. HST. You look very pretty today. Yeah, apologies for the poor performance at the moment. Forani, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. I missed a follow, did I? I missed a follow, that's ridiculous. Oh, DRA, let's turn the DRA off, shall we? We'll have more success. I'm so trying to look at Moobot. Jan839, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Is this train better than the Class 158? Brooks, yeah, I think so. It had quite a lot of attention done on it. So, and as Steve says, it's got his physics update on it. So it's awesome. Wipers. Moggy approved wiping action has been enabled. Get yourself a second dedicated stream PC. It'd be nice if I could get a decent main PC. DM means down main, Koplopper Mal. Yeah, sorry about the poor frame rate. Not a lot I can do about it, I'm afraid. Hopefully it'll ease up as we go down the line, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's not turn that on. That will not help. Damoggy, there you go. Wideen Web, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. So it tells you you're going to be down into the main line. Yeah, essentially. I mean, there'll be other things for telling you about you're going along on branch lines and things like that, I guess. Good luck for tonight. Tomorrow I won't be here. Oh yes, good luck for your concert, Francois. No, the real one doesn't support Xbox controller morbs, you're right. It doesn't support HUD either. It's ridiculous if you ask me. So our previous signal was green, so we're good to go. Bus driver, this scenario is extended service. It actually comes with the Class 159. So as long as you have Riviera line, Exeter Paignton, you are good. This is the modern version of Riviera line. Our next stop is we're going via Starcross actually. So where are we stopping? Oh, we're not stopping until we get to Paignton. Okay. I can zoom in on the map, certainly. Speed limit 75 at the moment. It's gone up to 100 now. So we're express all the way to Paignton, but we will have to watch signals as we go. See you later, Cameron's Gaming. Chico Gaming, so you're setting up lots of AI, you're going to run into a problem that the dispatcher will try and do exactly what you ask it to, and it won't take into account the fact that a piece of track will not let it run trains around each other. So what's going to happen is that train A is at the front, train B is behind, and you probably left them all both on special priority, in which case it may even try and make train B get to where it wants to, or if the timers are set up, then maybe it needs train B to get there, and it can't do it because train A is in the way. And it won't just do it later, because until it'll get there when it gets there. It'll just say, throw your hands up in the air and say, can't do it. So check priorities, check timings, and make sure that what you're asking it to do and all the timings it's expected to get places are actually in the right order. And I'd recommend you build it up a bit at a time. We're still following green lights, which is good. Another 159 coming the other direction. When do British drivers use a second tone horn? I don't know if there are any particular rules and regs about when to use 1, 2, or whether to do a something like that. There we go. There probably are reasons why they're there, though. Why does it look like I'm so far away from the window? Because I've got the field of view default set so that you can see more of the cab by default. It was requested. Actually, it's not a bad view. 3.6 miles to our waypoint at Starcross. We're not stopping there. Two-tone horn was made that way so people could tell the difference between that and a car and a train. There you go. And Rammer says usual rules that you should only use a low tone unless it's for urgency reasons. Okay. What's the original FOV? I think I'm using 80. The original FOV, I've no idea. If I'm honest, I can't remember. Something like 60 maybe. Okay, see you later, Simon. We'll see you on tomorrow's stream. Chris Child, yes, Riviera in the 50s available on Steam, but the only way you can get it is by buying Train Sim 2016. If you've already got Train Sim, which I assume you do, don't worry. It will tell you that you've already got it, but that's because you've already got Train Simulator. When you buy it, if you tell it you want to do it anyway, it will just take all the bits that you haven't got and it will just add them to your existing. Does FOV make a difference to track IR? Yes, it does. Yeah, because track IR is moving the camera around. Field of view is zooming, essentially. It's not zooming, but that's just the easiest way of explaining it. Field of view apparently should be 70, says Mike. You just sit further back. Yeah, I mean, sitting further back is another way of doing it. Good night, K-Dog. Push it back up to 75. I think you can get Riviera in the 50s on its own as a separate pack now, can't you? But if you haven't got the other routes, I think it's a lot cheaper to buy the full Train Sim 2016. But yeah, it's up to you. Either one will just add it to your existing system. Yes, you can, PJT. Just you can put as many instructions as you like in there. You just need to put a space between the parameters in the launch options. Not stopping here, go via instruction. HST had to stop at Dawlish Warren due to a passenger demanding attention. Due to the train being delayed, you might get held up at several points. Guess something to be aware of, isn't it? An AWS in front of me, so I can remind myself. Tough. So as you upgraded to 2016, you got not this route. No, this is not Riviera in the 50s. This is Riviera Exeter to Paignton. This is the modern version of the route. If you want Riviera in the 50s, then yes. If you buy 2016, you'll have Sherman Hill, Colin Compliance, and Riviera in the 50s. Hey, Austin Hathcote. I went through Dawlish once behind Braunton on a Steam special. Brilliant. Absolutely superb. Heading down this area in the looking out of our coach in executive super smarmy class, which we managed to get cheap because one of my friends knows the people that know people. If it isn't possible, the frame rate seems to have dived a bit further. If you reach 88 miles an hour, do you switch to the 50s route? Oh, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Oops, Fringe Darling, an hour late. Right, we're getting our first hold up. Still a red. Oh, apparently Excalibur Publishing has a rail driver in their clearance sale. There you go, folks. If anyone's looking for a rail driver, go and find Excalibur Publishing. £16 for Riviera in the 50s. Considering you get 5 locos, three sets of coaches, and the route. That's a pretty decent deal, if I do say so myself. try a down Torbay at 9 miles. But we do have a another potential problem up ahead. Koplopomau has just woken up to the fact French styling is moved. I'm not going to do a tutorial on how to change the main menu background for installing because it's not a user serviceable component. If people have figured out how to do it, then that's fair enough. But that's unlike the music, which was different. If I tell you how to change the main menu background, that means I'll be telling you how to not be advertised to, and I might get in trouble for that, I think. Right. I like the Feather River Canyon image. I think that's gorgeous. Can't think why you'd want to change it. Moving on for the next signal. About a half a mile to the next station. Sight of the signals yet. We've still got the red at the starter at Dawlish. Dawlish starter's gone yellow. NSF got a 4 loco lash up with 30 auto-rex gun at Marias Pass. At 0.8% it gains speed, and at 1% you start dropping. Nice, sounds like you've got that quite nicely balanced. Right, go through Dawlish. Turn the wipers off or I get in trouble. Got a yellow light, we're good to go. Put the wipers on again. Oh, the frame rate suddenly woke up. Oh, this is much more pleasant. Getting 30 frames a second now. All we needed was to go through a couple of tunnels. Where be the pacers? This route, I think this scenario is set pre-pacers. Hey there, Shadow Wolf. Got a yellow light up there. .7 miles. Pre-pacers, a golden age, says Monty the horse. Absolutely. Oh, we've got green light. Oh dear, we're way behind time now. Oh yes, class 442 patch. Must admit, I've not had a look at that yet. A lot of really good updates to content been going out of late, which is really good to see. So we went through a green, so we're okay to just blast through this signal. .60 limits. Just Torquay. Gonna be fast to tell. Right, need to be wary. I didn't see what that last signal was. Steve sent me a message, by the way. There are single route editions on the main tier 16 page, so if all you want is Riviera or Sherman Hill or Cullen Complaints, you can just buy that, and then it will just bolt it onto your existing system. Good night, Steam Trains Unlimited. Thanks for joining. Oh, check out the sun on the reflecting on the water over there. Oh, it's green. Yeah, patches are automatically applied, folks. You don't have to do anything, unless, other than make sure you are online. Amaryl, I've got your message. I've briefly read it, and I'll read it in more detail after the stream. But that sounds good. BNSF, I must admit, I don't know what the pathing is for the places. Right, we're accelerating up now. Look at that sun. That's glorious. Alright, so now what we need to do is... Whoa. I'll do it with the mouse. Because I'm not taking any screenshots so far, which is no use at all. Needs to be on this side of the fence. Right, let's get back in the cab. Put the instrument lights on. Got greens, so I might as well. Let's have some flybys. What was the screenshot key that took out the HUD? Well, I pressed the 8 key first, right, and then I pressed the pause key, and now I can fly around. And if you press Control S, which is a command in the game, then it kills all the HUDs off when it takes the screenshot. Green light, or the camera button, yes. Right, we've got a reduction to 60 coming up. Tipping it down. Cats and dogs time. Alright, double yellow. Means actually we're okay to go through the next signal. The next signal will be yellow. 1.2 miles, so we should see down Torbay on the HUD shortly. Oh, we've gone back to green. Excellent. Right, we've got a drop speed going down to 40 just at the beginning of Torbay. Again, we're not stopping at this waypoint. Just crossing over here. We are stopping here. Presumably we're now being looped. Next waypoint is in Paynton. Got 7 miles to get there. See you tomorrow, Brooks Rail. Yeah, that Two Dogs and Squeaky Toy Dave was hilarious, wasn't it? See you later, Chico Gaming. Trying to minimise the number of football stadiums between me and the red light. Right, time to go. Hey train boy, welcome. I'm doing good. Speed limit is 45. We went through a green signal, so all is good. Hey, on the car, welcome. 6.8 miles for Paynton. BNSF off the top of my head, I can't remember the how you do the passenger start point. Whoa! What am I doing? Losing loads of points. Set the instruction to the stopping point. There you go. That's what you need to do. That makes sense. I remember that now. I did do a tutorial on it in the advanced scenario tutorial. I did cover using those as well. Right, we get 60 limit next. Oh, Strat Shadow, you got track IR5. Nice. And happy birthday. Cheers, OMG Trains. See you tomorrow. dropping down to a 45 shortly. Single yellow, so we're stopping in a mile. And we're getting warned with the speed reduction. Right, coming up on a potential red here. It's not, it's yellow. Right, speed limit is 45. We do have a 30 on the way down this hill. Dropping the speed down to the 30 now. When's the next horseshoe curve scenario going to happen? I'm not sure, Train Boy. Maybe we'll do one next week. Let's get back up to the 30. Yep, I know you've got loads of horseshoe curve scenarios ready to be played. They're all in the list. On our way back down again, but we are going to get pumped to 40 in a moment. .7 miles to Paynton, which is our final stopping point. The other yellow light. I like yellow lights. Can you change the weather? You can clone the scenario and make any changes you like. Even change the player train if you want to. Birch Tree, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. What did you do to your laptop yesterday, Train Boy? Yeah, my original track IR came from RC Simulations, Moggy. This one came directly from Natural Point, but the my 4 came from RC Simulations. Definitely recommend them. Right, we found our red. Cheers, Steve. Oh, nasty, Train Boy. No, you don't want to spill liquids over your laptop, even if it's tea. Tea is great, but it's just not good for laptops. Terrain Master 767, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. There's a half a football pitch in there, that's fine. This is why I sit here with the throttle on for ages going, why won't the thing move? And forget I've got the DRA on. Name one liquid which is good for a laptop. Yeah, okay, right, I'll give you that. There really aren't many liquids that are good for laptops. Non-conductive liquids. They wouldn't be good for it, but they might not be too bad for it. Liquid nitrogen. I still don't think that would do it great things, Goblopper. Another yellow. Yeah, Track Clip Pro is this thing. It means you don't have to wear a baseball cap. If you don't have the Track Clip Pro, then you get the metal thing that sits on a baseball cap, which works well, but this is much better. There's Paynton up ahead. Do I want to hear a football joke? Go on then, Fringe. Bear in mind I might not get it because I don't really follow football. It's a warning for the drop to 15, I think. Amarillo, have you tried using those mugs that are shaped like that? Because you can't really knock them over. I had one of those for a while, a long time ago. It was brilliant. I could be as clumsy as I liked, and I couldn't knock the tea over. Which was a bit of a shell shock when I actually switched mugs and got a normal one, and did nothing but knock them over for a while because I wasn't used to the fact that I should be more careful. HST departing Paignton. Hey there, Tyrant 1, welcome. Not late. You're late maybe for the start, but you're only late if you miss the end. I've heard much about how good your Samsung VR is going. I haven't really used it much, if I'm honest. Just haven't been, haven't had the opportunity. Been a bit busy. Alright, we've got the yellow. 40 at the minute, but we're coming into a 15 as we get into Paignton. That's our home signal, so we've got no more signals unless we overshoot Paignton. That's us good for 15. Oh, I missed your joke, Fringe. Plenty of time. I'm not going to stop at the end, otherwise I won't get my points. But we'll move it down a bit further. Oh, in fact, this is a 3-car stop. Ah, spot on. He was painting the picture. No, you didn't just say that. Are you using it for ATS and Elite Dangerous? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it works. Track IR just is so good for games like ATS or Euro Truck Sim. And equally for Elite. I found it made life on Elite a lot easier because you just look down at the controls with your head. And similarly with truck games, you can turn your head to look at what's going on at junctions. What? Where's the train gone? Oh, there it is. Nicely done. Ooh, 971 points. Do you know what that means, folks? Do you know what that means, folks? It means it's cup of tea time. And gold medal time!